Friday, Panther Nation. This is Troy LaBarbara, your principal, with the weekly update. I got to tell you, we had a great week. We started off our week on Monday with revamping our pickup and drop-off procedure. I appreciate parents with your patience and students with your patience with this process. Our goal is to make sure that it's truly safe. And if you notice in the front of the school now, we have cones that kind of direct you with signs that say pull forward, and then we have drop-off zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You pull all the way up to the end by the auditorium, and that's where you'll be picking up and dropping off your students. As students, you know that we have those crosswalks, and I'm trying to get students just to walk on those crosswalks rather than just walking out into the parking lot. We want to make sure that everybody's safe, and I appreciate everybody cooperating. It's been a great week of practice with getting us to where we need to be with that, and it's just going to get better and better. And students, you've been nothing but great, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege for me to go ahead and welcome you each morning to Lecanto High School. I'm so very proud of you. Next week, please remember that we have our first PM1 test for the state. As I've shared before, that is what we call a ceiling or an adaptive test. Kids, you have got to take that PM1 test very serious if you are taking it next week, and that should be for 9th and 10th grade ELA students. So please make sure you do your very best. Get some good sleep the night before. I know Ms. Eklund, our assessment coordinator, is doing a great job with coordinating all that. So that's a big week next week. Please make sure that you give your full attention and efforts towards that. On Tuesday, we had a coffee with the principal session. It went really, really great. I got to tell you, Eileen Sidor from the district office did a great job and a training on communication using Parent Square, our new app. And then we found out that there's a student square. So those directions will be coming out. I know Coach Roush is going to go ahead and put that out for everybody to make sure that you know how to get onto the app and how to connect to your parents' communication as well. So it's a great way for teachers, students, and parents to communicate with each other, to get our stakeholders involved. So I'm very, very excited about that. I sent out messages to my staff using that this week. It's been fun. In fact, in our principal's classroom, some of our teachers were laughing as in the middle of the lesson that they were getting, they were receiving texts from me through the app, and it was really, really fun. Additionally, we spoke a little bit about standards-based instruction, and the ask was for teachers to start using your standards and developing mini assessments, quick formatives, something very, very quick based on the state standards, so that you're giving the students the ability to practice with questions that are similar to what they're going to see on the state assessment. And that's the best way to assess your standards, so they get practice ongoing. And then you use that data to plan with your teams on how you might have to remediate some students, and how you can compare and collaborate during your common planning. And I believe teachers, you are doing really a wonderful job with that. That is the reason why that we went ahead and we set up our duty stations the way that we've done it this year. And the way we figured it is by doing the duty stations the way that we've done it this year, we have actually increased 80 more minutes a week for you for planning. So use that time wisely. Remember, it's better to work smarter, not harder. I'm just going to tell you, the next day, Wednesday, we had a great opportunity to work with our district team, and Meg Richardson, Josh Lambert, Deb Beck, Bobby Villado, Laura Lindemann, Al Bach. You folks are all just amazing and very supportive of what we're doing here at Lecanto, and thank you for listening to me, and for I drink coffee like all the time, so I'm sure that I was pretty intense with all my enthusiasm. So can't get enough of coffee. Anyways, but I really appreciate the collaboration session, and with giving us advice with regard to our curriculum maps and what we need to do to move forward to make sure that we have really good resources for our teachers. You folks are amazing. Thank you so much for that. As the week went on, had the opportunity to see our volleyball team go ahead and win another match this week. Pretty amazing. Our JV football beat Hernando High School. We expect nothing less. You did a really good job with that victory. And then tonight, I cannot tell you how proud I am. 21-12 over Westport. Our varsity football team did a great job. But truly what really is amazing is the band. The band is truly like that 12th man that you have on the field. You folks did a great job, and I keep making jokes with Director Crane, and I believe that you might have the Crane technique with playing very loud during the defensive times when our defense is on the field, and giving them some enthusiasm and doing some great work there to help our football team. So I really appreciate you guys. And I'll tell you, as a principal, I'm so proud of my band. And you're going to see some pictures, and I have some footage about how our football team appreciates our band so much that they go over to the stands after our victory, and they play and they kind of sway back and forth listening to our band play in celebration. And that truly is, our kids are just amazing at Lecanto, and they support one another, and it really is a positive environment here. Really, that's really about it. Next week, teachers, remember there is no coffee with the principal, no principal's classroom next week. I want you to continue to work on planning with your teams and working on those standards and those mini formulas that you're going to do, and kind of talk and collaborate about that data and what you do with that data next when you feel that maybe I might have to remediate a standard, or maybe we have to press forward and accelerate a little bit. So remember, that's the gauge there, and that is just very good standards-based, data-driven instruction. And we are going to perfect this, and you guys are going to be amazing. And I'm just so appreciative of all the work that you're doing. So anyways, have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing everybody next week.